everyone. Welcome back to Garden Decor Designs, where we help you transform your outdoor spaces into personal paradises. Before we start, we want to ask your support to make this channel grow with subscribe to this channel, leave comment, hit the like button or share this video to your friends and family. As the days get shorter and the temperatures drop, many of us resign ourselves to a dormant, colorless garden. But what if I told you that your garden can absolutely be a source of vibrant beauty and joy, even in the depths of winter? Today, we're diving into the enchanting world of the winter flower garden. Imagine looking out your window on a chilly, gray day, not at bare branches and empty beds, but at pops of cheerful color, delicate blooms, and interesting textures poking through a dusting of snow. A winter flower garden isn't just a fantasy. It's an achievable dream that can bring profound joy and a touch of magic to the darkest months of the year. It's about strategically choosing plants that defy the cold, bringing life and beauty to your outdoor space when you need it most. The reasons for cultivating a winter flower garden are truly compelling. Firstly, it provides continuous visual interest and a vital mood boost during a season that can often feel dull and bleak. Those unexpected splashes of color and delicate forms against a stark backdrop can lift spirits and remind us of nature's resilience. Secondly, it creates essential habitat and food sources for early pollinators and other wildlife that emerge on warmer winter days, playing a crucial role in supporting your local ecosystem. Beyond that, a winter garden offers a unique opportunity for seasonal decor and curb appeal, giving your home a distinctive charm that sets it apart when neighbors' gardens are dormant. It's also a fantastic way to extend your personal enjoyment of your outdoor space, encouraging you to bundle up and step outside, even for just a moment, to appreciate the quiet beauty of a blooming winter landscape. Just because winters are cold where you live does not mean that you cannot grow plants that flower. There are plenty of beautiful, flowering plants that stay blooming during the winter and provide you with color when the landscape is mostly monochromatic. Many annuals, perennials, bulbs, shrubs, and trees are suitable for your USDA hardiness zones. In a northern location, you can plant primroses or snowdrops in the fall. In the south, with its mild winters, you naturally have more choices, starting with the ever-popular jasmine. We've gathered up a full selection of plants that flower during the winter. One, primrose. Primroses come in a wide range of flower colors, including yellow, maroon, lavender, white, pink, and blue-purple. In cooler climates, these long bloomers are best planted in the ground to protect their roots from the cold. 2, jasmine. Unlike other types of jasmine, this deciduous perennial shrub has bright yellow flowers in January or February before the leaves emerge. It grows 10 to 15 feet tall and 3 to 6 feet wide. If you're shopping for a holiday gift for a gardener, add a couple of winter jasmine seedlings to brighten their season. 3, hellebore. With their rose-like blossoms, hellebores are one of the most striking and long-lasting winter bloomers. The plant breaks through the ground in late winter or early spring, even if it's frozen. The fading flowers remain pretty for at least a month after the bloom. 4, winter aconite. The bright yellow, cup-shaped flowers with bright green leafy bracts stand out in the winter landscape. Winter aconite blooms for a long time, but by late spring, the low-growing plant goes dormant for the rest of the year. 5, camellia. Where winters are mild, camellias with their large, lush blossoms are the quintessential winter bloomers. The flowering time of the shrubs depends on the cultivar, but most varieties of one of the most popular camellia species, Camellia japonica, bloom for several weeks between late December and March. 6, crocus. Peeking through the snow, these early bloomers are usually one of the first flowers to appear in cold climates. Plant crocuses in an area where they can multiply over time, such as in a lawn, to create a carpet of flowers in February or March. 7, winter heath. It is not unusual for heath to remain in bloom for several months, providing a pop of bright color when your yard needs it most. The small, drooping, urn-shaped flowers range in color from red, pink, and purple to creamy and white. As the clusters of tiny blooms mature, their color sometimes deepens. 8, snowdrops. Depending on your climate, snowdrops appear and flower in February or March, often while snow still blankets the ground. They are not only early but also long-lasting, blooming for weeks on end. Plant them in a location where they have room to naturalize over time, such as in a lawn or perennial bed. 9. Japanese Purus. The drooping clusters of delicate flowers appear on Japanese purus for about 2 weeks during the late winter and early spring. The white or pale pink blooms resemble those of lily of the valley without the fragrance. Although the shrub is winter hardy to USDA Zone 4, unusually cold winter or spring temperatures can sometimes kill the flower buds, resulting in a spring season with few or no blooms. 10. Witch Hazel. With its eye-catching, fragrant yellow blooms in winter, witch hazel is a stunning addition to a native landscape. Usually, a warm period amid cold weather spurs the plant to bloom, and it remains in bloom for up to 8 weeks. The flowers adapt to winter cold by curling up during freezing temperatures. 11. Cyclamen. These compact, hardy plants typically bloom from December or January into March, even in hard frost and snowy conditions. The small but showy butterfly-shaped blooms come in white or shades of pink, sometimes purple. If the conditions are right, individual plants can bloom for up to 5 weeks, and they don't need deadheading. 12. Pansy. For the winter garden, there are winter pansies, which have slightly smaller flowers than other pansy types. Winter pansies are annual flowers that grow best in cool weather and withstand both freezing temperatures and snow cover. They bloom from fall through spring with a broad variety of colors and bicolors, showing the classic blotch marking common to pansy flowers. 13. Winter Daphne. Of all the Daphne shrubs, this is the one with the most powerful fragrance. It grows to about 4 feet tall with narrow, glossy leaves. The showy flowers are pink, lavender, or white and appear in mid to late winter before the foliage emerges. There are several popular cultivars with variegated leaves. 14. Algerian Iris. Native to northern Africa and the western Mediterranean, this iris blooms in late winter. Unlike other irises, the stems of Algerian iris are short, with the whole plant not growing taller than 12 to 18 inches. In addition to purple flowers with yellow banding, there are also white varieties and cultivars with striped flowers. 15. Mahonia. These evergreen shrubs have fragrant golden yellow in late winter or early spring. The flowers grow in dense, rounded, or spike-like clusters and attract bees and butterflies. Some of the species are native to North America. One of them is Oregon grape or Mahonia aquifolium. 16. Wintersweet. Before the leaves emerge, this deciduous shrub, also named fragrant wintersweet, has cup-shaped, fragrant yellow flowers with purple centers in winter to early spring. While it is otherwise easy to grow and adaptable to a wide range of soil conditions, wintersweet needs annual pruning. To prevent the shrub from becoming leggy, remove the old stems after flowering. 17. Manzanita. Manzanitas are winter-blooming evergreen plants native to western North America. They come in a wide variety of sizes and growth habits, from ground covers to trees. One of many choices is the common manzanita, Arctostaphylos manzanita, with small, urn-shaped white to pink flowers that grow in dense, pendulous clusters at the end of the branches. 18. Coral aloe. For a xeriscape garden, consider the low-growing coral aloe, which only grows about 18 inches tall by 2 feet wide and has smooth leaves without any teeth, which sets it apart from similar aloe varieties. In later winter to early spring, it develops 3 2-foot stems with clusters of coral orange-red blooms that attract hummingbirds and insects. Coral aloe is native to South Africa. 19. Laurustinus viburnum. Less hardy than other viburnums, this member of the viburnum genus native to the Mediterranean areas of Europe and North Africa makes up for it with its winter bloom. In winter to spring, it has clusters of pink buds that turn into to fragrant and showy white flowers. The flowers attract butterflies, birds, and bees, so it's a good choice for a pollinator garden. 20. Grevillea. Almost entirely native to Australia, the species in the Grevillea genus range from ground covers to tall trees. What they all share is a long bloom period of up to 9 months of the year, including the winter months. The tubular flowers grow in clusters and range in colors from white to red, yellow, and orange. Some Grevillea have spider-like flowers while others have large flowers reminiscent of a toothbrush. 21. Silk tassel bush. There are male and female plants of this evergreen plant, And you want to make sure you plant a male silk tassel bush because its flowers, cascading 8 to 12-inch long silver-gray catkins, are much showier. It is native to California and Oregon and grows 6 to 8 feet as a shrub and up to 20 feet tall as a tree. 22. Fire spike. The warmer and more southern the location, the longer this shrub blooms. In South Florida, you can expect the foot-long tubular flower spikes year-round, whereas in other parts of the state, it blooms in fall and winter. 13. The nectar-rich flowers attract hummingbirds and butterflies. 23. Bougainvillea. If you live in a climate with mild winters and want a plant that blooms almost year-round, including in the winter, bougainvillea is a natural choice, either as a landscape or a container plant. For a potted bougainvillea, a shrubby, shorter variety is best. The color palette includes orange, pink, purple, white, and golden yellow. 24. Carolina jessamine. This native evergreen vine, also known as yellow jessamine or false jasmine, is covered with trumpet-shaded, fragrant, yellow flowers starting in February. Reaching 10 to 20 feet in height, it is either grown on a trellis or as a trailing ground cover.